Hello, everybody. I was wondering if there's anybody out there who's in the Philippines can help me figure something out. Because I've had a problem with electronics going bad, sensitive electronics anyway. Uh, I suspect it's humidity because where I am, it rains a lot, or always seems like it's high humidity. Like for right now, I'm showing 86% humidity and 27.3 degrees Celsius. It's raining right now, so the humidity stands to reason it should be pretty high. And I suspect that maybe why I have so much problem with electronics going bad. Sorry, my sound has changed. I just reset something on my recorder here. But anyway, the first big one that I've lost is my hearing aids. First, one of them quit working, and now neither of them works. Both hearing aids have completely stopped working. And I've tried new batteries. I've tried the wax protectors, everything, and neither of them work. Now I've been here this last time since August 2nd, so it's been since August, and this is May 19th, so less than a year. Uh, a while back, the screen on this computer went bad. It started showing lines across it and weird colors and everything, but luckily this was under warranty, so I was able to get the LCD panel replaced for free. I don't know if that had something to do with humidity or not, but I suspect maybe because I've had so many things go bad. The hearing aids. Now, my GoPro, that was my fault. I had taken it in the water to try to film some fish, and somehow it got salt water in it and ruined that camera. So I can't blame that on the weather or humidity or whatever's going on here. But I had that camera underwater many times, never had a problem before, and that time with salt water got it completely destroyed the camera. My red Nikon B500 started acting weird. It would not turn on correctly. I'd have to open the battery cover and close it to get it to come on. It would kill batteries even when it was stored and turned off. And everything, I mean, I turned airplane mode on, turned the Wi-Fi off in it and everything. And within a day, all the batteries the battery in it would be dead. It uses 4 AA, so I had rechargeables, and I put new batteries in it, and 4 different sets of batteries every day, dead. I went to use it, and then it started doing that, and then finally it got to where it would go into weird modes. I couldn't get it to change modes, and it's no good anymore. My Canon camera, the M200, gotten to sometimes if I take a picture, the shutter gets stuck. You have to take the battery out, put the battery back in to get it to reset again. And I've never had a problem like that with anything like that before. Also, my Phantom 4 Pro drone, or not Pro, it's a Phantom 4 Advanced that has the same camera as the Pro. I do have 2 drones. I have it, and I have the newer Mavic 3 Pro. So far, no problems with it, thankfully, but I got the Phantom 4 out because I want to keep it active, you know. The only reason I brought it to the Philippines, I offered my son, I said, "You want to keep this?" And he said, "No, I'll never use it, but I want it to be used once in a while, keep the batteries active and keep it going and everything." And it had been maybe 4 or 5 months since I'd flown it, and I got it out to do some tests with some wireless microphones. And the wireless microphones, one of the two transmitters went bad. Never hardly ever used. I hadn't used those hardly at all. Actually, last time I used them was the same time I used the Phantom 4. Now, when I got the Phantom 4 out, it flies good and everything. But what happened, as you can see here, it was blurry. I mean, it just looks terrible. The video was blurry. It looks dirty. There's spots all over it if you can see them. And I thought, oh, well, maybe the UV filter is bad because it has a screw-on UV filter where you can take it off and put ND filters on, which I do that once in a while. And that's not rain. It's not from being wet. I brought it in for a landing and cleaned the UV filter, cleaned the lens. I have a cleaning cloth for cameras and stuff. And so I lifted it up again. So as you can see, clean it did help, but it still has a spot on the left side there that out of focus, fuzzy, hazy, whatever you want to call it. It, you know, clean it, improved it, but it didn't really fix it. Oh, you can see here, after it was cleaned, you can still see that it's hazy and not correct. It doesn't look good. So what I ended up doing was I ordered a lens cleaning kit with the puffer and the fluid and the cloths and everything. And I had to take the camera on that drone apart and clean all the lenses. And that was not a good job because they're small and there's small ribbon cables. And I was really worried about breaking one of those. So I did take it apart, cleaned all the lenses with the cleaner, make sure there was nothing on it. And what I had done, I'd taken a magnifying glass and I could see where fungus had grown on the glass. Cameras can get a fungus growing on them, especially older ones. You'll find that a lot, they claim. And the only way to kill it is, some say, wash it in vinegar or something like that, or peroxide. That's it. But I didn't want to chance that because some say don't do that. But they say take the UV filter off and leave it where the sun can hit it for 2 or 3 hours a day for a few days. And I did that to kill the fungus. Then I took the camera apart with the cleaner, cleaned all the lenses and got everything, lenses cleaned up and everything. Lucky for me, as you can see in this video, it's good at taken care of. The camera focus is good now. There's no more haze there. It's got a good video again. So I'm really pleased about that because I was worried I was going to have to buy a new camera for that drone. And you can't find a brand new one because it's out of production now. So it would have cost me about $360 for a used one on eBay. So if anybody has run into a problem like this, please let me know. I'm pretty sure it's the humidity. I can't, say 100% sure, but I ended up buying these. They're like silicone packets, like you get medication and there's little silicone packets in them or stuff like that. It says do not eat. These are made for putting in electronics and cameras. They change color once they get full of water, and you can dry them out in a microwave or oven, or it says lay them in the sun. And I've got one of these with every camera, both my drones, anything like that that I don't want to get destroyed. I'm going to do it with my computers too when I store them. So hopefully this helps because, like you see, humidity here is very high, and even with these in my drone case, which zips up with that Phantom 4, and it still stays around 75. And the lowest I've seen the humidity since I got this is about 72%. So I think that is one reason I went through so many electronics here, and sensitive stuff is going bad. And I think I'm almost 100% positive that's why there was fungus on that camera lens, because moisture and heat are two things that will cause fungus to grow, and darkness. Uh, the UV light in the sun, if it's setting in the sun, the UV light from the sun will kill the fungus. But if you've got it in a dark storage, right humidity and heat, you'll get fungus growing. Let me know if you have problems like this, or know somebody has had problems like this, or if you know another reason that this could be happening, let me know, because I don't want to keep spending money on electronics and have them get destroyed on me like this, because it gets expensive after a while. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.